Thanks so much, Vanessa. And happening right now, ERCOT is requesting all residents and government agencies, including city and county officers, to reduce their energy use. The request is part of the voluntary conservation notice they tweeted this morning. The agency managing the state's power grid is asking people to cut back on their electricity use from 4 to 8 this evening. So right now, and if it's safe to do so for you. Now, that's because the state record for most electricity use, more than 80 megawatts, could be broken within the hour. This is a live look right now at ERCOT's online dashboard showing how much electricity is being used and how much is available. Right now, ERCOT says there is power to meet demand. Last week, ERCOT issued a weather watch anticipating record energy use because of the searing temperatures. That watch continues through tomorrow. And as the power grid gets close to that record demand, ERCOT says today wind will be the most important factor keeping everyone's lights on. KENS 5's Andrew Moore explains.
And even though we are going to go through a period of pretty hot weather here, including today and the next few days, the overall look this summer is still expected to be more like a normal summer.
ERCOT now says there could be a power demand as high as 83,000 megawatts this summer. That's the highest amount of power the grid will need at a single point in time to meet the state's demand. The problem is, if you add up all the state's gas plants, coal plants, and nuclear plants, it will only give you a combined 73,000 megawatts. So where will the state get that extra 10,000 megawatts it needs? Most of that power comes from solar arrays and wind. And that's why ERCOT Planning Vice President Woody Rickerson said this today.
The assessment of resource adequacy for high demand days is going to be very dependent on wind. And that's just the reality of where we are. Every day we'll have to look at what the wind is doing.
That makes this wind and solar graph on ERCOT.com one of the most important pieces of information on the page. Fortunately for today and tomorrow, wind and solar together will produce at least 10,000 megawatts of power at all times. And while ERCOT is currently asking for conservation, we are still not in an emergency situation, though that would be the next step. ERCOT also said today they should have some reserve power on standby.
Combination of batteries and thermal resources that can come online in 10 minutes.
Just in case. Andrew Moore, KENS 5.